everybody, and welcome to Allegiant Stadium, Paradise, Nevada, and it really is paradise for many, including those that call the Las Vegas Raiders their hometown team now, moving over from Oakland a couple of seasons ago, and they are looking for their first win of the season as they will host the unbeaten 3-0 Cleveland Browns. And here comes Deshaun Watson leading out the troops, and up comes Aiden O'Connell, AOC, looking to put on a show here in Vegas. They lost last week in overtime to the Carolina Panthers, which resulted in their third consecutive. And as for the Browns, they defeat the Giants, and they will continue to find success in the early weeks of their season with a pretty light schedule, aside from week number 1, which they did earn that victory. With a come-from-behind win, they look to be the second 4-0 team of the season, joining San Francisco and possibly Kansas City. When it is all said and done, looks like it will be Vegas that starts with the football first. So the likes of the rookie, or former rookie, we should say, 5-5 in his rookie season, Aiden O'Connell, will get us started here in Vegas. Looking forward to a good one here. Should be a nice and firework-ish game with a lot of offense back and forth. But it is the Browns, it is the Raiders, and for the most part, the Raiders have dominated the series the last couple of meetings, winning here in 2018, winning in Cleveland in 2020 and in 2021. It has been a while since the Browns have won a game. Welcome, everybody. Joining me, Arturo, SM, John Zeller, Exoff, Tired Fitz fan, Murray the Jets dog, everybody else joining me throughout. And let's get started. Bojorquez is on for the kickoff, and we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Neal be taken to the end zone, a booming kickoff. We'll see the Raiders start at the 25. Aiden O'Connell back under center. What up, Vikings fan? Got you back, got you cold one. It's Raiders game day. Let's go. I'm hoping for a different result, obviously, but let's both hope for an entertaining game. See if the Browns defense can make an early stop. Chubb versus the AOC game, yes, sir. What up, XSM? What up, Mateo? Opening snap taken at the 25-yard line by Aiden O'Connell. He gets to start here in week 4, his third of the season, and there goes Zamir White up the middle, gain of 14. Welcome in Trex as well. Good start for the Raiders offense. An early first down run for Zamir White. That is the weakness to this Browns defense, if there is any, would be the running game. Dominant pass defense, not the greatest against the rush, but still pretty solid. But the key to the game today for Vegas is going to be to run the football and change it up quite a bit. Browns are going to blitz here. O'Connell, left side pass down the field is caught. Racing down the sideline is Michael Gallup. Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Raiders offense feasting early. Gain of 45 to the former Cowboy. Aiden O'Connell gets some good blocking. And the Raiders are striking early. And there are the fireworks I've been talking about. 2 plays later, and Vegas already inside the Browns' red zone. Hand off to Zamir White, got good blocking. Cutting up the middle, picking up 8. This game is going quick. Man, had my first ever surgery yesterday. I hope it went well. I'm assuming it did since you're in here talking to us, but who knows? Minshew's mustache is better, but AOC's arm tends to be favorable. 8-yard gain for Zamir White, sets up 2nd and 2. Gets another carry up the middle, and he will take it down to the 1. Thought he was in there for a second. Officials think not. At the half-yard line, taken down by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. What did you have surgery on exactly? Raiders moving fast, they are. Not letting the Browns think twice. I formation handoff coming here from the 1-yard line. How about a fullback dive? Lunging to the end zone for the touchdown is Jacob Johnson. That is the tackle animation that will benefit the offense in a 1-yard to gain scenario every time. Raiders marching. You couldn't have told me this team was 0-3 if it's the first time watching them this season. They marched down the field on their opening drive. And Carlson is on for the extra point. Trying to make this a 7-0 Raider lead. It's up, and it's good. 5 plays, 75 yards. Minute 45-second drive. Launched by the 45-yard pass from O'Connell to Michael Gallup, but it really was the running game of Zamir White that kept the glue together. Well, how about that for a start? No time to waste here. Yesterday with a kickoff return touchdown to get us started. And today we have a 5-play drive in less than 2 minutes. How will the Browns respond, though? Adversity. They dealt with a lot of it last year. Nyheim Hines was a pickup this offseason for the Browns, looking for a big return, and he will start the Browns out at the 25 as well. Facts, Arturo, he could only put up 16 points in 5 quarters. He had all overtime, too. But Aiden O'Connell almost halfway there in one drive. I don't know. Raiders fans just don't accept them. I'm not too sure about the Minshew hate myself. That is true. Browns opening drive starts at the 25 as well. Raiders rushing 4. Watson's left side pass is incomplete. And we have seen a whole lot of this season. The Browns are not winning with Watson. They are winning in spite of Watson. He has had a couple of really bad games, including a multi-interception game against Jacksonville that saw the Browns down by double digits early. Although Watson did lead a comeback, certainly didn't help. And he has got to get back on the right track, coming back from that shoulder injury. Here is Nick Chubb coming back from his own injury, and he'll pick up 6 on his first carry. Had to move so because that could possibly cause a perforation in my body. Obviously, you can tell I'm not a medical professional, but that sounds painful. Most accurate Watson pass. So it has been so far. Deshaun Watson going to work out of the empty on a 3rd and 4. Raiders fans on their feet here in Vegas. Watson will check it down the middle, caught by David Njoku. In a 10-yard gain, we'll see the Browns pick up an early first down. Njoku really emerged as a top 5 tight end at the end of last season when the Browns were down to their 4th quarterback in Joe Flacco. He seemed to find David Njoku as one of his favorite targets. What a stretch him and Amari Cooper had the last 6 weeks of the season. And Nick Chubb getting a carry up the middle, and he will find a gain of 3. What up, Chili? Watch for Golden Crowd, go AOC and the Raiders. Okay, you got the upset today? Jamal Adams getting signed right before Justin Simmons is crazy. Yeah, that is wild to me. He's a good box safety, but I don't know if the Titans need that. We'll see. Single back formation with Nick Chubb in the backfield. Watson with a quick touch pass going down low. Finds the Njoku again. He'll pick up half a dozen yards and make it a 3rd and 1. Is Simmons suspended, though? Is that what's going on? Is that why people are avoiding him or something like that? I don't know. Run-heavy formation right at the midfield stripe for a 3rd and 1. See if Nick Chubb gets the nod here. Watson from under center. Quick pass down the middle again. Finds his tight end, David Njoku. 3 passes and 3 catches to the tight end. Colts fan up here for Minshew Mania. Let's go, Royal Reacts. Let's get it. Well, Minshew Mania not starting today, unfortunately. It is AOC. Recent news from the Raiders is that he is beating Minshew out for the training camp battle. First snap in enemy territory today for Cleveland. Looking to make it a good one. Deshaun will step up and he will take off. Pick it up, a nice gain of 9. Hasn't shown off that dual threat ability too much. And when he does, it usually tends to be injury-prone runs, which is not a good thing. Got hurt against Tennessee and Baltimore because of running plays. Although some of those were important, like the one against Baltimore. Browns will try to keep him in the pocket and protect him as much as possible, as long as their tackles stay healthy. Here is Nick Chubb bouncing off a tackle, and inside the 25, gain of 10. Not a bad start for the running back out of Georgia. 2nd-round pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. Hard to believe that he was taken in a dominant draft class for the Browns. Obviously, Baker Mayfield, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb. What a draft the Browns had. Not very talked about anymore. But perhaps the best class for the Browns since their return to the city. And Watson will take off down the middle, and he will pivot inside the red zone. Another gain of 9 for Deshaun Watson, and he is slow to get up again. We are paying you $230 million, Deshaun. Get up. Let's go. I feel like Joe deserved comeback player of the year. I mean, Hamlin played like 3 snaps. Browns able to emerge inside the red zone. Try to tie the game up with a touchdown here. Hand off to Chubb inside the 10. He will deliver a stiff arm, and he's got a gain of 10 more. What's up, Doja Ty? Good to see you in here as well. So the Raiders were just hitting the ground running, and the Browns are having a nice, long, methodical drive, which is realistic. We had a 10-minute drive last year in the 3rd quarter against Baltimore. Insane. And now the Browns will have a 1st and goal at the 5. Watson Hands it off to Chubb up the middle. Good blocking, and Nick Chubb down at the 1. What a bolt. Heavily gave us a award. It's going to be a battle. I'm telling you, it's going to be an offensive game. It might come down to the first turnover. And based on how Watson's been playing, I don't know if I would trust my own squad today. We'll see. See if Nick Chubb gets his hands on the rock here on a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Hand off to Chubb down the middle, taken down for a loss of 2. Spawning in the backfield, it seems like there was Jonathan Jenkins. What a play. Wow. Browns back up, Jameis Winston. Gotta love famous Jameis, baby. Once again, Raiders Nation is on their feet on 3rd and goal. At the 3, Watson looking to pass left side, finds David Njoku through the big hit, hangs on for the Browns touchdown. Marcus Epps put down the boomstick in the end zone. But you got to believe that the hands of David Njoku are going to hang on to that one. As he hits his signature sally in the end zone. Nice catch there by David Njoku. And a nice opening drive for the Browns to respond right back. I guess it was Trayvon Moore that hit him. One of the 2 safeties. That's what I know for sure. Extra point here for Dustin Hopkins. It's up and it's good. Even he and our punter could not avoid injury last season. Browns might take the North this year. Listen, man, I hope so. We have the longest division-winning drought in the NFL. I feel like we're due. What I hate about the AFC North is that when we're good, everybody else is good. When we're bad, we're just slightly worse than, the worst team. You think about 2018. The Ravens won the North with like a, 9-7 record that season. They were pretty bad. I mean, granted, that was our rebuild year. We had just gone 0-16. We went from 0-16 to 7-8-1. That's a really good bounce-back year. I mean, I would have been okay if we won 5 games that season, but we managed to lose only 8 of our 16, which, for Brown standards, that was something. But we got new standards now, trying to keep it up. We'll see. Short kick in, returnable for Dylan Laube, the rookie. And he will pivot right side up to the 24. Aiden O'Connell starts his second drive with 2:31 to go in the opening quarter. Both of these teams marched down the field. I guess you could say it was more of a sprint for Las Vegas, though, doing it in under 2 minutes. Rooting for you guys when you had my boy Johnny Football. Johnny Football era was a disaster, I will be honest. But I got to witness one of his very few wins in person, so that's something, I guess. Vegas trying to keep the touchdown party up here on their second drive, starting at the 24. Well, the handoff to Zamir White up the middle, and he continues to churn out the yards. So, do we plan on putting a linebacker in the box? Chip Schwartz. I mean, listen, man, you were probably the assistant coach of the year. As a matter of fact, you were last season. What are we doing? We gotta dial it in here. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And the Raiders have had very few plays that have not resulted in a first down, and that trend will continue. Going up top is Jacoby Myers. Wow, even our corners can't escape it. That was on Denzel Ward, too. Take a look at the replay, and O'Connell putting in the only place he could. Little back shoulder catch made by Jacoby Myers. And Denzel Ward at 5'11", a little bit too tiny to get up there. Yeah, the emojis are reactions, I'm pretty sure. Aiden O'Connell remains perfect on the afternoon. Looking to keep it up here on 1st and 10. Za'Darius Smith giving chase. That one is incomplete. What up, Jake Cam? Who would he replace? Is it Kowitz Crosby? Oh, we got more Raiders fans in here. Raiders decided to play football. They did for once. They did indeed. I mean, to be fair, they beat the Chiefs like once every other year. 2nd and 10 after the first Aiden O'Connell incompletion. Left side pitch to Zamir White, and he is going to go the wrong direction. Losing a yard on the play. Jordan Hicks reads that one well. Former Minnesota Viking. Another offseason pickup for this Browns defense as if they weren't stacked enough. What up, Sid? Who are you? Yes, sir. You know the drill, my friend. Comfortable field goal range for Daniel Carlson, one of the NFL's best in the last couple of years. But the Raiders do want a first down if they can manage here on 3rd and 11. O'Connell hit as he throws it. It will wind up incomplete. Sandwiched in between Za'Darius Smith and Myles Garrett. And there was another defensive tackle up the middle as well, trying to figure out who that was. Might have been Shelby Harris. That looked painful. Not going to lie, but you got a kicker that can do something here. Carlson on for the game's opening field goal attempt. He will hit this one from 51 yards out. Trying to give the Raiders another lead. It is up and it is good. So the Browns defense makes a stop, but the Raiders still manage to put points on the board, 10-7. Vegas leads near the end of the first quarter. Wide right. Not quite the Buffalo Bills. Not quite. Got the brightest from the dispensary. You said you were going to do it. Imagine spending a lifetime as a Raiders fan. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a little better than a lifetime as a Browns fan. Depending on when you grew up, I guess. I don't know, but imagine your favorite football team being taken out of your city, and then when they come back, they suck for 17 years. That's awful. Nyheim Hines on the return from his own end zone. Try to keep up the special teams touchdowns, and there goes Nyheim Hines, and he will do just that. Massive offseason acquisition for the Browns will go 100 yards for the touchdown. There you have it. Special teams, special plays, special players, chat. What can I say? Back-to-back games with a special teams touchdown. The Browns keep it up, and they are rolling here in Vegas early. How about it? Nyheim Hines, I'm telling you, he's a really underrated kick returner, too. Ex-Colt, right there, yes, sir. Try to make him as proud as possible. I feel like I've apologized to Colts fans before, but let me still apologize on behalf of those officials. And, what was it? Was it week 6? It would have been in week 6. No, it was week 7. Man, extra point is up and good for Hopkins. What a start to this one. I'll tell you right now, that is something. 24 points in under 10 minutes. That doesn't happen too often. I told you it was going to be an electric game. Did not know if we'd have a special teams touchdown, though. Four-string running back getting snaps. Your own forward, Dante Ford, must be jealous. They must. I mean, he's only getting snaps because he's a kick returner. That's pretty much his primary use on this team. Definitely had that game. EJ Speed was a dog. Probably should have had the game-winning forced fumble, but for once in our franchise history, the officials were on our side. And, I mean, if you guys don't agree with us, look up the Duke Johnson fumble against the Redskins, it was at the time, and the Bottlegate against Jacksonville. The rookie Dylan Laube looks to return the favor from his own goal line, and he is collapsed upon at the 20. Fun facts about that game. I think it was either 2016 or 2017 against Washington. There was a fumble and a scramble for it on the ground. Duke Johnson gets out of the pile, holds the football up in the air, and the officials give it to Washington. They didn't review it. They didn't overturn it. I mean, I don't understand how something like that happens, but who knows? At this point. Short break for the Raiders offense, right back out on the field after the special teams miscue. Hand off to Zamir White and Jordan Hicks all over that one. Little to no breathing room for the running back now. Second tackle today for the ex-Viking. Bottlegate, in my opinion, was warranted, I know, but the rest were terrible. Yeah, that was 100% warranted. I mean, you cannot review a play that happened 2 plays ago. It's unacceptable. Should be our final play of the opening quarter here at Allegiant Stadium. Aiden O'Connell finds Devontae Adams on a crushing route. He's got some room to run, and near midfield taken down by Denzel Ward. O'Connell hits 100 total yards, and that'll take us to the second quarter. What up, Mr. Simpster? Talking about the Bottlegate. Mid-2000s game for the Browns that pushed us out of the playoffs. First snap of the second quarter. Raiders offense trying to keep rolling here at home. Inside handoff to White, and J.O.K. tries to jump on him from behind. That'll work out enough for only a gain of 3. We got a Lions fan in here? Wow, that took a while to have one of those. No, we're not winning a ring with Goff. You can't just beat a loser like that with Tua. You don't think you're going to win a ring with Goff? You were close last year. I don't know. Keep an eye on Adams one-on-one at the top of the screen. Looks like he's working on Greg Newsome. AOC dropping back. Here comes Myles Garrett, who forces a fumble with pure brute force. Oh, my Lord. Myles kind of just threw him away. I mean, look at this. Yeah, I mean, you see the tail end of it. Here it is. Better angle this time. He kind of just threw him, and the football stayed. Raiders recover, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Recently rated the #1 edge in football by NFL executives, and they said you cannot afford to not double-team a guy like Myles Garrett. It is screen pass out there to Dylan Laube, and he will push the Raiders up to the 45. Man. Browns defense waking up. They should. I mean, sometimes it'll take an opening drive for them to really get their feet planted. And they play a lot better at home than they do on the road. I mean, giving up 17 points to the 49ers, which one of them was off basically a pick six. As a punt here for A.J. Cole, first of the game for either team. Nyheim Hines will call for a fair catch. This one is going to land just inside the end zone for the touchback. What up, Kurt Cobain? Commanders in the building? Yes, sir. One day we're going to have back-to-back kick return touchdowns. We have come close, I think. But to be fair, not too unrealistic. Josh Cribbs did it against the Kansas City Chiefs. So, you really got 30 people in here? Definitely not. You'd see bugging. If I had to guess, we got around 16 to 18. Although the count keeps coming up, so hey, if you're here, drop a like. We can know for sure how many people we got in chat. Browns offense got quite the long break after the kickoff return touchdown. Returning to the field from the 20. Watson off the play action, deep pass down the middle, busted coverage and almost a pick and a catch twice. What even was that play? Trayvon Morgan coverage, Amari Cooper bobbled that one. That is insanity. Almost like the Georgia-Auburn play. Pure chaos. Sorry for the 53, but I think that was Shaq Leonard's number. I got you. I'll try to fix it if I can. Incompletion there from Deshaun Watson, but a chaotic one of that. Hand off to Nick Chubb up the middle. And his shortest gain today picks up a yard. Robert Spillane, former Pittsburgh Steeler. Guy used to play Nick Chubb twice a year. Knows all about him. That is for sure. Cooper got to catch that for real. Brick hands everywhere. Brickfest indeed. Las Vegas trying to pitch a 3-and-out, and their fans behind him here on 3rd and 9. Deshaun Watson rolling left, stepping up, and escaping the pocket. He will pick up a first down by himself. 14-yard gain. Deshaun is not this springy in real life. He's pretty good. I mean, he had a couple, especially when he was healthy, some really good rushes against Cincinnati. Actually, that was our first touchdown of the season, was a Deshaun Watson QB draw with no timeouts and about 25 seconds left in the half, which was a pretty cool call. Cleveland able to keep the drive alive there with the first down from Watson. Now Nick Chubb is leveled at the 37. Not gonna lie, I was even more scared of Mason Miles Garrett than I ever was with Aaron Donald. Really, Aaron Donald, man, he put up some stats that a D tackle should never even come close to. People don't understand that a D tackle, like the year that Aaron Donald won DPOY over TJ, I think it was deserved. 5 wide for the Browns on 2nd and 7. Watson deep down the middle again. Misfires, looking for Elijah Moore. I mean, I know TJ Watt had quite the historic season, but man, it was Aaron Donald putting up generational D-tackle numbers. Nick Chubb in the backfield to the left side of Deshaun Watson. On 3rd and 7, fake handoff. And a play-action pass, but Watson will take off again. Someone put a QB spy on this guy. Another rushing first down. What up, Scribble? Yeah, welcome to the chat today. I guess we're talking about this today. I don't know. We've had a lot of different discussions in chat and the history before. 2 first downs on 3rd downs from Deshaun Watson. Taking rushes for moving of the chains, and Nick Chubb will push forward to pick up 2 more. Seems to be how every Browns drive is going so far, is a minimal gain for Nick Chubb, an incomplete pass from Watson, and a rushing first down for Deshaun. Build a team around Aaron Donald or Aaron Rodgers. I mean, if we're talking about both in their prime and both at a young age, probably Rodgers. Single back formation. Nick Chubb looking for another carry. Left side stretch handoff, and he will hit the edge if he can. No, cannot quite break away. He had a lot of room to run there if he could have. But he will settle for a gain of 4. Nate Hobbs able to get off of his block in time. Elijah Moore, not the best blocking wide receiver. That'll set up a 3rd and 4. 9th play of the drive at the 47-yard line. 3rd and 4. Midway through the 2nd quarter. Browns trying to keep the drive moving. Screen pass out there to Nick Chubb. Good blocking. And he will follow it near the 40 for a Browns first down. Watson improves to 5 of 8. Lots of dink and ducks right now for Deshaun Watson. Hasn't been his best downfield throwing day. It's been interesting how he's played today. I'll say that much. Not a lot of big splash plays for the Browns offense, but they have been consistently churning down the field. Another gain of 2 for Nick Chubb. Max Crosby on the tackle. What up, Kyler Club? What up, Dakota? Tuning in here, middle of the second quarter for this one. Jets fan tuning in, our Cardinal fans tuning in. Everybody repping the squad today in this AFC showdown. Nick Chubb not having a good day so far today. Just a handful of minimal carries, and Watson will look to throw the football to him right through his hands, incomplete. Not a great receiving back, I'll admit it. What up, Gorilla Gaines? Although he had one heck of a catch against the Bengals in 2018, where he pinned it on the back of a corner. I think about that catch quite often. Not gonna lie. This is now the 12th play of the drive, and once again, a third down opportunity for the Raiders to get a stop, but Jerry Jeudy moves the chains. 6 of 10, 42 yards and a touchdown for Deshaun Watson. Seems about right. Should have got that pick Jackie Jones, pretend that Watson is Mahomes or something. Yeah, honestly. He was out there. Tried to take it the other way, but could not quite secure it. One of the longest drives of the season for any team in terms of play count. Nick Chubb, right side, picks up, guess what? Another gain of 3. And here we go. The cycle repeats yet again. This is going to benefit the Browns in a lot of ways. Not only do they get the ball at halftime, but they are taking time with them, feeling like they can secure at least a field goal as well. Got to be a good feeling. That is for certain. 3 more yards gained for Nick Chubb. And Watson from back under center. Faces a 4-man rush. Right side pass. Wide open. Busted coverage. David Njoku's got a double. I mean, I guess that'll work out. Why not? Good awareness there from Deshaun Watson. And the Browns will add to their lead, up by 10 now. David Njoku getting free on the right sideline for his second touchdown of the road trip. How about it for the Browns? 2 drives and a kickoff return touchdown. Sees them with 3 TDs in the opening half. Extra point for Dustin Hopkins. Trying to make it an 11-point lead. It's up, and it's good. 14-play drive. Holy cow, 5 minutes, 15 seconds. That is how you make... hang on, what's the word I'm looking for? I really gotta find a juicy word for this one, chat. You know, it's not coming to the top of my head right now. I don't know. Oh, it's not disorient. Demoralized. There it is. Demoralized. We're just demoralizing the defense right now. Vegas. Kickoff returnable here for Vegas, down by 11. Looking for a spark on the special teams, and only up to the 20-yard line goes Dylan Lobe. Yeah, the third down struggles are real right now. How do you feel about Adams going to the Titans? That was a surprise thing for me to see today. Not going to lie. Did not expect to see him sign with the likes of Tennessee, but they're kind of building an interesting secondary. Chidobe Awuzie, L'Jarius Sneed. Now they got Jamal Adams. They still have Harold Landry and Jeffrey Simmons. Their defense, quietly underrated. Not going to lie. Raiders take back over at the 20. Looking for some points, but looking to stay on the field for a little bit. Their defense needs a break desperately. Pass down the middle, caught by Adams. He will pay the price. One of the most underrated linebackers in football, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, with the tackle. Notre Dame Irishman right there. You love to see it. Can't believe we got a first-round pick in the second round. Got him and Greg Newsome back-to-back. Insane pull. It's incredible what Andrew Berry has done to build this team. The GM of the Browns, he has done some incredible things in his tenure here in Cleveland. Has wide up the middle, moves the chains. Up to the 32. Vegas is as successful as a person going gambling. I mean, hey, it just depends. We'll see. The Jets motivator. Switch to the PFP. Love to see it. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Vegas looking for another splash play here if they can find one. O'Connell, right side screen pass out there to Zamir White, and he is hammered down by Denzel Ward. Good tackle at the 39-yard line. But yeah, Jamal Adams, I mean, I don't know. He gets a lot of hate, but he is not really a, free safety. He's very much so a box safety, and he does pretty good with that. Back-to-back leads in the Browns, yes, sir. I mean, that's my team. What can I say? 2-minute drill here for AOC. All 3 timeouts left on a 2nd and 4. He will drop back, looking for someone to get open, and he will find his tight end. It looks like Brock Bowers might be Michael Meyer. And it is Michael Mayer. Never really understood how to say his last name. Mayer? I don't know. Mike Myers would be pretty tough. That would be pretty cool. Raiders back across the midfield stripe. Not going to burn a timeout just yet. Browns rush 4. Here comes Garrett. O'Connell releases right side. Incomplete. That is good downfield coverage for the Browns. Devin Bush. Why is Madden using the Raiders DL line wrong? Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins with Malcolm Coons and a buffed up Tyrese Wilson. There is no reason this line struggled this bad. The defensive line, I don't know. Browns O-line's not terrible, though. Looks like Jacoby Myers and Devontae Adams on top of one another. At the bottom of the screen, here comes Garrett and Zadarius Smith, and Smith wins the race. Browns defense gets their second sack today. And the lethal duo of Zadarius Smith and Myles Garrett collapsing upon Aiden O'Connell once again. Okay. Third down and a mile now for Vegas, and their fans have fallen silent. Browns looking for their third sack today, and they're going to get it to Darius Smith again. 4th and 28. Browns call a timeout. They want the football back and an opportunity to add to their 11-point lead. Bro, Scribble getting a call from one of the baddies, I'm assuming. Unreal. Absolute scenes in the chat here. AJ Cole on for the punt, his second of the day. Browns will have just under a minute to march down the field. Almost blocked in a little bit of contact there to the punter, but no penalty marker out there from the officials. Naheem Hines up to the 19. What up, Josh? Jimmy G ass scrambling. Yeah, it may as well be. Not his best day. 3 combined sacks between Garrett and Smith today, having their way in the Raiders' backfield. Myles Garrett in the beginning of the season is an absolute demon. If only he could keep it up in the second half of the year, we wouldn't have to worry about it. We'll see in a little bit, Arturo. Browns down to 2 timeouts here with 52 seconds to go. Maybe they can squeeze out a field goal here. Nick Chubb hit on the screen pass, got some good downfield blocking and a Browns first down. First voice crack of the day, let's go. Didn't bring any water with me today, so that's my excuse. Ever wonder how certain teams would play in Madden if they had a former player like the Raiders and Carr? Yeah, I actually often wonder that. It's a good question. Don't want to miss this drive, understandable. 46 seconds to go. Browns still have 2 timeouts after taking one on the punt to stop the clock. Watson down the middle finds Amari Cooper. And Watson over 100 yards passing. No picks yet today and 2 touchdowns. I'm okay with how Deshaun's throwing the football. I have no issue. Let's get a timeout here, though. Call me Peyton Manning on Monday Night Football. Let's get a timeout. Let's get a timeout here. I think I'll take a timeout here. Yep, let's get a timeout here. All right, guess not. Still no timeout taken by Kevin Stefanski, 2-time Coach of the Year. In his first 4 seasons with the Browns, and an interception thrown right into the hands of Marcus Epps. Oh, I opened my mouth too soon. Man. Deshaun Watson with another miscue this season. He was looking for Nick Chubb out of the backfield and make that 4 consecutive games with a pick. Actually, I'm not sure he threw one in week 1, but I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, he did. He threw 2 against Jacksonville, 1 last week against the Giants, and here we go with 1 against the Raiders. They have a chance to score a field goal here, bring it within a score before halftime. So that's a pretty big turnover. Unfair. First turnover of the game could prove to be a costly one. Raiders trying to get into Carlson range as Aiden O'Connell left side to the sideline looking for Brock Bowers, but he missed him. MJ Emerson Island in coverage. Martin Emerson Jr., man, such a good corner. Let me do a little bit of glazing real quick, man. Mississippi State, we got him in like, what, the 3rd round? Absolute dog. Maybe time for 1 play and a field goal. If the Raiders can get further down the field than they think they will. O'Connell will check it down right side to Brock Bowers, and he'll pick up 10. Timeout Vegas. Probably not going to be a 66-yard attempt here for Carlson, although I wouldn't doubt that he could hit it every now and then. It's a better bet to go for a Hail Mary. I have seen the NCAA beta. Looks really, really fun. Can't wait for it. Should be our final play of the opening half. Aiden O'Connell with 3 seconds left on 3rd and inches will just chuck one up and say a prayer. If not a touchdown, he will hope for a penalty as he launches one to the back of the end zone, and it is incomplete. And we head to halftime. A couple of guys got their hands on it there in the back of the end zone. Pretty good placement there from O'Connell. But I believe it was Grant Delpit that got there before anybody else, swatting that one away incomplete. Browns have had quite a few scares on Hail Marys. None worse than that one against the Bears this past season. Holy cow. Darnell Mooney. Sorry, Bears fans, to trigger your PTSD, but man, he sold that game. Sold it bad. We will see in a little bit, Arturo. Hopefully not a lot happens. Remember the split for the pick'em today? Let me check real quick. I have been out of the house for most of the day, enjoying the nice summer weather. Golfing with the gang. You guys know how it goes. But I will check here as we get our second half underway momentarily with Nyheim Hines ready to return. Carlson steps up, kicks us off. In the second half underway, Hines will be forced to take a knee. All right. Up to 44 responses now. Somebody else threw one in there. Royal Reacts did. So I will get his added to the pick'em here in a little bit as we go to the questions tab. Let's take a look at our 5th to last game of the week. 41-3. Holy cow, that is quite the split. My, oh my. Yes, I agree. As well as Scribble and Chili with the Raiders. Opening drive for the Browns begins at the 25-yard line with a fake handoff to Chubb. Watson will look to escape already, and he has got positive yardage and another Browns first down, going backwards but push forward to pick up 10, and Nick Chubb is injured again. Oh, come on. Why him, man? Why? I mean, oh. Fantasy. Oh. Even in Madden, I can't catch a break. God bless it. All you can do is sit back and laugh. Man. Nick Chubb goes down, grabbing his shoulder, and every Browns fan across the world gasping right there as Njoku will pick up 10 on a catch and run. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. There is nobody on this team that deserves that less than Nick Chubb, let me tell you. Madden was tired of the MSG glaze. He must have been. They must have been. I mean, Madden is technically a person, but also a company, so that works both ways. Jerome Ford will be getting a lot of reps here. Left side handoff up the middle across midfield. A good gain of 4 for running back 1 last season. But, man, devastating for Cleveland. They cannot keep getting away with this. Unfair. Man. Alexa, stop. Minute gone by in the 3rd quarter. Jerome Ford gets a right side handoff, trying to run through Marcus Epps. They'll find just to get it 2. Mad on the villain arc right now. They are indeed. He'll be back, let's hope. Yeah, injuries in this game don't last a long time for the most part. What's next, Watson? I'd be okay with Deshaun, to be honest with you, because Jameis Winston is a suitable backup. Like, that's not a problem. Deshaun Watson with a bunch formation left on 3rd and 4. See who he targets here from the 48-yard line. Quick pass down the middle. Will move the chains. Looks like Elijah Moore. And the Browns have another first down. Up to the Raider 43. Another 3rd down, another conversion. Browns offense is churning out these 3rd downs. It's taking a lot of time with them. No doubt about it. Once again, a 3rd down conversion for Cleveland. They have been dominant in that category so far today. Max Crosby takes down Jerome Ford after a 2-yard gain. Player brutally mangles his knees, but MSG, all you can do is laugh. I mean, listen, it's Madden. He hurt his shoulder. He'll be back. But I'm saying that because I have him in our little Mods Members fantasy thing. Fantasy is brutal. Nick Chubb still on the sidelines here on a 2nd down and 8. Looks like Nyheim Hines in the backfield. See the left side of Watson. Pass down the field in the chest of Amari Cooper. Just got back from the smoke, and the defense is still struggling. What a joke, man. Unreal. Well, you might be saved because Nick Chubb went down with an injury just a couple of plays ago, Arturo. Absolutely brutal. Jerome Ford should be in, yeah, sometimes, but he won't get all the reps. Jerome Ford checking back in, the running back out of Cincinnati, with a left side stretch cutting up the middle, and he will lose a yard on the play. Taken down by Christian Wilkins. Even though Joey picked the Raiders, his full season fan standings will go up even if they lose. You know it. That's funny. Man, I just want to see Chubb back out in the field. Maybe soon, we'll see. Tackle for loss made by Christian Wilkins, another massive offseason acquisition for Las Vegas. That pass is low and secured by Jerry Jeudy. Back to the TFL, never mind, he should not be in, yeah. I mean, it's not his fault, that was bad blocking. Staley or Urban Meyer? Definitely Staley. I mean, at least Urban Meyer had a really good college career. MVP candidates this year, Stroud, Mahomes, Lamar, Burrow, the usual suspects. Over 4 minutes gone by in the opening drive of the second half. High snap taken by Watson, checking it down the middle, caught by Jeudy, and another moving of the chains. We are third down machines today, holy cow. Jake Bobo when it ran Wilkins over for 6, that's funny. Jake Bobo, Seattle Seahawk legend. Bro casually had some of the nastiest catches, and that was it. 41st offensive play today for the Browns at a pretty even split. 21 rushes and 19 passes. Here comes the 22nd rush, and Jerome Ford on his 5th picks up a yard. Yeah, I've never seen a team complete so many third downs before. This has officially become the longest drive. Not yet. We'll need another minute, but it's on pace to become the longest drive of the season. That's insane. Browns have taken up over 5 minutes on this drive, and they are loving every second. Taking off the clock, hand off to Nyheim Hines. Hit hard at the 10. No sign of Dante Foreman yet. I guess they prefer Nyheim Hines as a receiving back more, which is understandable. What up, Lamario? 15 days away from the Olympics. Gotta love the opening ceremony. One of my favorite days for the Olympics. Everybody's so passionate, patriotic. Can the Raiders defense finally make a third down stop on 3rd and 3 at the 10? Watson will check it down low. Caught by Cooper. 1st and goal. They cannot make a third down stop. They really can't. And now I can confidently say this is the longest drive of the season for any team in any game in any week. Unbelievable. Wow. Dante Foreman checking in for the first time today. He will be the 4th running back in the game for the Browns, and he will block as Watson launches for the Browns touchdown. They are driving all over this Raider defense. Jordan Akins. How about the Raiders defense? Pretty bad, apparently. They should not be this bad in real life, but wow. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon, trying to lead the Browns to a 4-0 record early on this season. Score realistic? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Hopkins on for the extra point, but even without Nick Chubb, even with having Hines going to carry, Ford get 5, and even having Dante Foreman block on a play, a 6-minute and 4-second drive resulting in a touchdown. That is how you demoralize the defense right there. It doesn't get much more difficult to compete with that. I mean, that's just brutal. Got to feel bad for the Raiders, though. They have just hung around in some close games, and they have played really good teams this season. Not really their fault. Last 2 games losing by a possession. I think all 3 games so far. This one might be the only one that doesn't fall under that category. Neat taken by Labe, and out comes Aiden O'Connell. Man, Raiders need a quick strike, and they need it bad. Let me tell you. Who we got winning the Super Bowl next season? I feel like San Francisco's due, man. Like, it's just been too long. How many times can you make it and not win it? Raiders take over, facing their largest deficit of the day, and maybe even the entire season. Aiden O'Connell going to launch this one deep on the right sideline, and he just missed him. Had an open target, but he throws his 6th incompletion. Yes or no, I can't see the question. I'm going to say no, just for his security. Actually, no, let's go with yes. I'm going to take a risk today. There's not much that you can do negatively, as long as I'm the, authority of this channel, hopefully. Single back formation here for Vegas on 2nd and 10. Quick pass down the middle, caught by Adams. He'll pick up 7. That'll work out enough, I suppose. Bills went to 4 in a row. Yeah, I cannot believe. I can't even imagine being a fan of that team at the time. What up, SchoolGamer95? Just came in to say hi. Subscribe. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Raiders facing a 3rd and 3. Try not to go 3 and out here from the 32. O'Connell down the middle finds the rookie, Brock Bowers. Doja Ty with the 99 cents. I appreciate that, my friend. W knows. Let's go. One of my first donators on the channel ever, actually. I think he might have been second, if not third. Monster Gaming was the first. I do remember that for a matter of fact, but let me take a look back at my album here. Raiders had to move the chains, and they got it done on 3rd and 3. Fresh set of downs at the 42. Jacoby Myers motioned in at the bottom of the screen here on 1st and 10. Delayed handoff, no, a fake handoff to Labe, who will block it. O'Connell right side through the diving hands of Jacoby Myers. Doja Ty was the second ever donor on my channel. Let's go. Wanted to be first, but was too late. Yeah, it's all right. Monster Gaming, jumped the gun on that one from you. That is for sure, but still, a donor's a donor. Much appreciated, my friend. Incomplete pass there from Aiden O'Connell. Hasn't looked too good today in comparison to his first couple of weeks off the play action, and he will find Devontae Adams in the Browns' range at the 41. Rather be second than third, fair enough. W mentality. And W Dono, much appreciated, my friend. Time is still taken away here, and that is not going to help out the team that is behind at the moment. Raiders trying to get into the end zone here as fast as possible. O'Connell, with a collapsing pocket, stands and delivers to Myers. He'll pick up 8. 2021 NFC Championship reference due to the score. 2020, wow. Yeah, fair enough. Doja Ty, all time, no, just under $8. Ranking 10th, all time. Should be a handoff here to Zamir White on 2nd and 2. And it will be a fake. Play action pass left side, caught by Michael Mayer. Currently, we're watching this. Can't wait to go home, play Madden. Yes, sir. Tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to do it for members only, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do something. We'll see. I'm going to try to do a 1.3 million coin pack opening to end Madden 24 because I got a lot of coins and really have no purpose to hold on to them anymore. So we're going to get through that pretty quick. Approaching the final minute of the third quarter. In a game dominated by the brown and orange, looking to be turned around. Nice catch there through the contact for Myers. Inside the 10. What up, DBF? I have missed this one, but luckily my notifications was on time. Let's go. Big ups to you, my friend. Good to see you back in here. How do I become a member? I think it's like $5 a month or something like that. 31st offensive play today for Vegas. 9 rushes, 21 passes. Here comes toss number 22. AOC crossbody looking for Bowers. Threw it behind him. What about Noel? What are you going to do when NCAA comes out? I'm going to keep doing Madden streams for the most part. But I will post at least a Michigan-Ohio State stream on here. I can guarantee you that. As soon as the game comes out, I have the early access. I did the MVP bundle pre-order, so I get Madden and college football early. $150 down the drain, much worth it. Second and goal after the incompletion, and the Browns are guess and run, and they guess correctly. Zamir White up the middle picks up 3. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on mobile, but I know for a fact on computer there's a join button next to the subscribe button. That is for members only. Don't expect people to become members, but I got to reward those that are. So Jonathan Zeller and TDR, my members so far. Final step of the third quarter is on a 3rd and goal. Raiders trying to get in for 6 here. O'Connell's got all day. Garrett is pancaked, and a left side pass caught for the touchdown for the rookie, Brock Bowers. His first touchdown as a Raider. A big milestone in a game that they look to come from behind and win. For this Raiders offense, trying to establish himself as a big target. His first touchdown of his professional career. All right, you don't see it? Okay, maybe there's a way that I can invite people to become members. I really don't know. On for the extra point is Daniel Carlson. It's up, and it's good. Third quarter is over. Raiders bring it within 11 on an 11-play, 74-yard drive of their own. Got another member coming from me. Appreciate it, boss. Let's go. Yeah, we got I'm trying to think. I have a members-only video right now, which is like a Nick Chubb montage I edited back during quarantine, which apparently gets watched every here and then. Trying to think what else. I got a link to an old YouTube channel of mine, which was a Madden 20 pack opening, which is really crappily edited. And obviously, younger me, not quite as experienced. That is for sure. I play golf, but I'm not very good at it. That is one thing for sure. I play it for fun, not for competition. Nyheim Hines looking to make it a 2-touchdown kind of day on this return, but he is swarmed at the 19-yard line. No good going there. Oh, I'm trying to think where the membership button would be. I really don't have much of an idea. Watch it every month or so. Fair enough. That was during the COVID days. I actually was sick at home with COVID. Going through my classes, I'm like, you know what? I got some time on my hands. Let's make a Nick Chubb editing montage, and it was pretty fire. Can't complain about it. That was in between the 2020 and 2021 season, I believe. So most of those clips are from like 2019. Browns opening drive of the fourth quarter. Both teams score a touchdown in the third, and that brings us back within 11. Jerry Jeudy on a crossing route picks up 6. I really do wonder if there's a way that I can, yeah, because the membership button just seems to be very all over the place. Like, it's just not consistently found anywhere on my channel. Or any channel for that matter. 2 receivers left and 3 to the right side of Deshaun Watson. Quick left side pass on 2nd and 4 will convert to Amari Cooper. Might not be on mobile devices. It may not be. That's a possibility. Which I think kind of makes sense because Apple, if you donate on phones, like, whatever, Apple takes 15%. So maybe YouTube doesn't allow that for memberships. Nearing the opening minute of this fourth quarter going by. Deshaun Watson makes a man in motion and will hand it off to Jerome Ford. And hit from behind by Devine Diablo and Robert Spillane just to gain a 5. Still no Nick Chubb. No, you hate to see it. You're on mobile and you see it? Okay, maybe it's just different. I mean, do you have an Apple device? Because I think that's what YouTube was trying to avoid. Is like added money taken off of it. Who knows? Keep an eye on Jerry Jeudy here in press coverage on 2nd and 5. Big piece for the Browns from the Broncos and a check down pass through to Njoku. Picks up a modest gain of 4.5. His 7th catch today. Should have picked him for fantasy. Ja'Cory Bennett must have been abused all game with a score. I mean, yeah. Not had himself the greatest game. That was his first touchdown. That is true. Still no Nick Chubb. Nursing his injury on 3rd and inches. A handoff here to Jerome Ford, and he will carry the workload for the Browns offense. Moving the chains up to the 49. 4 days still. Couch Football 25. If you pre-ordered Deluxe Edition of Couch Football 34 and 25 or MVP Bundle, Standard Edition $70. Yes, I did the MVP Bundle. $150 for the Madden and College Football Early Access. You gotta get it. For the streams. Once again, a single back formation here for the Browns. The Raiders defense still has not forced a punt at all today. Jerry Jeudy down the middle. Picks up a gain of 3. College Football 25 isn't on Xbox. Probably not on the old gen consoles, no. They only did new generation. Should be for the first time in over 8 months. Dang, bro. That is something. Probably quite the length. Lots of black jerseys on the line of scrimmage here on 2nd and 7. But the Browns will hand it off anyway. And Jerome Ford is swarmed by Max Crosby. Still a gain of 3, though. Can't complain about that. Football moved up to the 43. Yeah, Bowers hasn't got a lot of targets. He only had 1 catch in week 1. To be fair, he's got, 3 catches here today? Just hasn't been targeted a lot. That's AOC's fault, not mine. Raiders try to force a punt or any score that isn't a touchdown for that matter for the first time today. On 3rd and 4, screen passes out there to Nyheim Hines. Good downfield blocking up to the 31. Gain but doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's just unfair on 3rd downs at this point. The Browns' 3rd down package is just insane. Our blocking tight ends and our screen passes are elite. I just think next-gen consoles... I mean, I don't know what the next-gen console is for Xbox. That's confusing to me. Browns have been driving for a little over 4 minutes. Inside handoff here to Nyheim Hines will lose a yard. Welcome back, Scribble. Who's the worst team in the NFL? Giants, Broncos? What do we think? Probably still the Panthers, I would imagine. Panthers, Patriots, Giants, Broncos. That's probably all fair. We'll see what happens. Still a lot of football left to be played. Once again, it's Nyheim Hines on 2nd and 11. Acting as a receiver. Watson right side over the shoulder throw is incomplete. Looking for Elijah Moore. Marcus Epson covers, but that one needed no coverage. Once again, it's 3rd down. Best chance all day for the Raiders to make a stop. Got a story. Oh boy, scribble story. Everybody get your popcorn. Best chance the Raiders have had all day to make a third down stop. It is 3rd and 11 for the Browns offense. Deshaun Watson, deep drop back with the pocket collapsing. He steps right, launches to the end zone for the touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. It is unfair. It really is. And the Browns will probably win it off of that. Deshaun Watson, his 4th touchdown of the afternoon, and that is a temperament of the Browns blocking. The O-line does their job incredibly for the Jerry Jeudy score. And he is high-stepping his way to the sideline. What a touchdown pass from Deshaun Watson. Wow. I don't think the Raiders made a single, and I mean a single, third down stop all day. Extra point up and good for Hopkins. Another double-digit play drive that results in a Browns touchdown. Old Shaq in the backyard. All right, bet I'm following you, Scribble. Who we got tomorrow? Tomorrow is the Chiefs and the Chargers. Little West battle. AFC West battle, I should say. In LA. So could prove to be a pretty big one. With the 3 unbeaten teams going at it 3 days in a row. 49ers stay undefeated. Looks like the Browns are going to stay undefeated. Can the Chiefs do the same? Heading into week number 5. Bojorquez on for the kickoff. And the Raiders back down by 18 with limited time to go here. Start out this drive from the 18-yard line. Why the defense might not being used right? This is bogus. Got to be rigged. I'm sorry, man. Thought this would be a little bit more of an entertaining game, but the third down defense of the Raiders is concerning right now. Fox in the shack is crazy. Man. Browns have just about 100 more offensive yards than the Raiders, hence their 18-point lead. Deep left side pass swatted down, incomplete. Emerson Island strikes again. Niners undefeated, yes indeed. Going to be 6-6. Only 3 people today picked against the Browns, which is a good thing for 41 of the 44 of you. That is for sure. Martin Emerson Jr. with the pass breakup. Quarterback out of Mississippi State. AOC checking it down the middle, caught by Bowers again. He'll pick up 12. And a Raider, first down. He's having a pretty good day, honestly. Watson hairline is pretty outrageous. 4 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. That's a solid 14 fantasy points right there. Nothing too shabby. Should have at least 3 to 5. No way, no reason it takes him 1 month to get a touchdown. Fair enough. Finally, midway through the 4th quarter, and the Browns have had the football almost this entire half. O'Connell left side pass on the sideline, caught by Adams. Nice toss there for AOC. Got to feel bad for the guy. His O-line kind of left him down. And let him down a little bit, I should say. February YouTuber / we appreciate it, EBF. Time stops with 4:45 left in regulation. O'Connell from under center. Being chased by Smith. He'll check it down to White. And he makes a couple of guys miss and a brutal gain of 11. Wow. So Juan Thornhill just got obliterated. And immediately after that, Martin Emerson Jr. got obliterated. Dang. Chile. Love that. That play takes just about 30 seconds from start to finish. Back to the line of scrimmage. 4-man rush here for the Browns. Garrett giving chase. And a right side pass is complete. Up to the 45. Wide open to space. Tackle before. Lee, do you Samuel have your watch? Why Netflix watch rewatch it episode 1? I think it was gas. Wait, hang on. I missed the last answer. Hang on, Scribble. Zamir White in a single back formation will act as a receiver. O'Connell deep down the middle finds some broken coverage to Jacoby Myers. Okay, Interholder Brothers on TikTok where they get a cup of gasoline to kill wasps and the bro try to do all that. Oh boy. Dang. Bro actually had the gas in the shack. That's crazy. AOC moves out of the no huddle here on 1st and 10. Looking for a quick end zone strike. Right side pass caught by Adams off the tackle. He'll pick up a gain of 13. See, how was that forward progress though? I don't know. Guess it's been a good game, not what I expected, but it's lost on the defense. No pressure or anything, despite being dressed in defense. What's going on there? Who knows? I mean, your offense is playing pretty good. I can't complain about that. I don't think you can either. Raiders have it first and goal once again at the 10-yard line. Looking for a touchdown to begin their steps to a miracle. Zamir White up the middle. Another angry run. And again, a 9. Dang. Can't wait for NCAA Football 25. It has been circled on my calendar for a long, long time. It's going to be an elite day in the life of many young men. 3:15 to go on second and goal. Raiders try to punch it in off the play action to White. O'Connell has all day to figure out who he's going to throw to here. Left side pass is almost picked off, but it will be caught for the Raider touchdown, Devontae Adams. That was scary. How did we not pick that off? Wow. Should have been picked, I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Carlson is on for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. All right, well, it's still technically a game. Raiders can force a turnover, and I don't think they have to go for an onside kick yet. We'll see what they do. Their defense is yet to make a single stop today, so who knows. AOC should have been right like that. He had space and time. I know he's improved on his legs. He should have run for it. You're not wrong. But Myles Garrett's a quick defensive end. He would have given him a pretty good chase. And the Raiders will go for an onside kick now as opposed to later. And this one is down and easily recoverable for the Browns. It is Elijah Moore on the scoop. So the Browns will take over in comfortable field position at the 49. Not a very good onside kick. It's up there for Daniel Carlson. Tell me what, Santorio. Panthers actually win the Super Bowl but first before Taylor Swift. I mean, yeah, it's there. AOC got to watch that Lamar Jackson tape. True. I hate having to play against him twice a year. So unfair. Browns take over at the 49-yard line. Best starting field position all day. And an inside handoff to Hines. He'll pick up 2 more. I guess Nick Chubb was out for the game. That would only happen to me when I have him in fantasy. And he didn't even get into the end zone despite having the ball near the 1-yard line. Oh, man. That's so unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Looks like it is Jerome Ford after the Nyheim Hines carry. So the former Colt will get a breather. On second and 8, handoff to Jerome Ford, bouncing it right side, taken down by Epps. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning here at Allegiant Stadium. 35-24, Browns in control with the football. You ever watch King of the Hill, bro? I'm telling you what. When I tell you my dad had like VHS and DVD boxes of King of the Hill, I grew up on that show, man, of course. Gotta love it. So the lesson of the story is to go professional, not do all that TikTok and DIY stuff. Love it. If there's any time to make a third down stop, now is the time for the Raider defense. Elijah Moore in motion, and a handoff to Ford, taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Finally, the Raiders make a stop, and they call a timeout. The Browns will punt the football, believe it or not. Raiders get a defense, and they get a stop. Pat Barrett's I'd never do that, facts. Man. Corey Bojorquez is on for the punt, the first of the day. And the Raiders are going to send a full house, but no success on the block. Bojorquez gets this one out of bounds, nicely placed at the 12. King of the Hill is one of the best TV shows ever made. You cannot change my mind. I would agree with you. I mean, it's just, you know what? Just some guys being dudes, let me tell you. That pretty much perfectly sums up the average 40-year-old in Texas in the late 90s, early 2000s. Garbage time at this point, I wouldn't say quite yet. It's a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Down to 2 timeouts, we'll see. Yeah, most of the alt-swim shows I'm pretty familiar with. Raiders look to go 88 yards in limited time here. 2 timeouts remaining, and a crossing route down low is going to be caught, but at that point, may as well drop it. Michael Gallup, his second catch today. His first, it's that massive one that opened up the gates for the Raiders offense. Amon-Ra St. Brown is the top blank wide receiver, chat. Top 5 in my opinion. And Vegas will go in the no huddle from here on out, trying to keep those 2 timeouts for as long as possible. That one incomplete. How they get the ball back? They forced the punt. Believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. It happened. Hell has frozen over. Payday was yesterday. Let's go. Payday on a Wednesday? Okay. Professional bag chaser. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 1:26 to go. On 3rd and 4, Aiden O'Connell. Off the play action, pocket collapsing, right side passes, downfield. What a catch from the rookie. Wow, that was a big hit down the field. Denzel Ward. You got barbecue back there type of hit. Holy cow. Sandpapers is the top, I'm going to say top 2 tight end, not going to lie. Final minute of regulation. Raiders looking to make a storming comeback. O'Connell dropping back, throwing left side. It is caught down low, and they will be forced to burn a timeout now. Jamar Chase, second in receiving yards, 3rd in touchdowns this season. That's kind of bold. I don't know. We'll see how comfortable Joe Burrow is. Wait, hang on. Did anybody just see Michael Gallup just run straight backwards there? What in the world just happened? Madden just broke. Nice. Vegas burns their second timeout with the 6-yard completion of Michael Gallup. O'Connell working on a sideline route, caught by Gallup again. Well, fair enough. Please add anything to the Raiders roster this game, because I guarantee we'll get him ASAP. Well, when you get him, I promise I'll add him. I got you. Nice toss there from Aiden O'Connell. Not a very bad day for him. It is definitely the Raider defense that has cost them this game. O'Connell running for his life. Right side pass low. And almost intercepted right as I was giving him a compliment. The lakeside shuffle, he's got to be. Yannick Ngakoue, Jacksonville Jaguar legend. What up, Ashima? How can I spectate Madden 24 so when they kick the football off, I can see without playing? Go to quick play, put the controller in the middle. It'll do it for you. 46 seconds left now on a 2nd and 10. 4-man rush this time for the Browns after bringing a blitz. They will lay off and a massive hit from Juan Thornhill. That is going to hurt Devontae Adams in the morning. Holy moly. How will AOC do? Not too bad. Better than Nick Chubb, he got hurt. So, there's that. Facts, diehard Fitz fan. Not wrong at all. Bold for the Browns to put Adams in press coverage on MJ Emerson, but they will do so. O'Connell hit by Garrett down the field. Marker is down, and it looks like that is exactly what we were talking about. Pass interference on Emerson. That one was probably warranted. 34-yard penalty. Automatic Raider first down. They might lose another one-possession game. That'd be their 4th of the season. How brutal. 34-yard penalty and an automatic Raider first down sees them at the 2-yard line. O'Connell, quick pass to the back of the end zone, swatted away by J.O.K. First penalty of the game might prove to be a costly one depending on what the 2-point conversion and onside kicks look like. Who knows at this point. But AOC still had himself a pretty good day. Not going to lie about that much. Pass number 39 for Aiden O'Connell winds up incomplete. Now on 2nd and goal to the back of the end zone, caught by Devontae Adams for the Raider touchdown. All right. And they'll go for 2. 29 seconds at a timeout as well. We'll see what happens. That's the dream one day, Oceanside. We'll see. Vegas will go for 2 as expected, trying to make this a field goal game. If they can recover the onside kick, handoff to Labe, the rookie, and he will not break the plane for the 2-point conversion. Myles Garrett at the last moment with the tackle for loss from behind. Raiders don't convert. Wonderful drive there by Aiden O'Connell and company. Just took a little bit too long. Might be too little too late. Myles Garrett with a tackle and a sack today. Nothing too crazy. They'll keep up the momentum, though. We'll see. I know, that's so unfortunate, J-Cam. I'm very disappointed about that as well. Still Josh Allen to me. And will always be. Just like Shaq Leonard is still Darius Leonard, although it really isn't. That name kind of caught on a little bit. Now, that was kind of crazy last night's scribble, I'm not going to lie. I was mid our 6th round trying to lock in. And here we go. Carlson will try onside kick number 2. First one wasn't good. This one's got to be better, but the Browns will pounce on it and secure a Week 4 victory. Giovanni Ricci, the fullback, with the good hands. 4-0, baby. Let's go. You love to see it. We have had losing records the last 2 simulation seasons. Even without Nick Chubb for most of the second half. Even with Watson throwing his weekly interception. This offense was churning out first downs like butter. And we'll have to take at least one more step after the Raider timeout. Josh Allen did change he changed his last name to honor his mother's side, I guess. 4-0 makes up for fantasy Chubb. I mean, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm satisfied with it, I'll tell you that much. We'll take it. Watson in victory formation one more time. Dante Foreman gets another snap. Need to take it. We'll see you later, Royal Reacts. Appreciate you tuning in. Time to catch up on the rest of the Week 4 Sims. Good night from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow night for a big AFC West matchup between the Chiefs and the Chargers. One more victory formation. Deshaun Watson in victory formation one final time, and the Browns are 4-0 on the season. They come to Vegas and they escape with a W. 35-30 the score, and as for Las Vegas, they fall to 0-4 respectively on the season. Not a great defensive performance from their team. That is it. That'll do it for our second to last 4 o'clock game of the Week 4. I guess, wait. Tomorrow we got the Chargers and Chiefs in LA. Should be a pretty good one there. Hopefully, I say this with a lot of hope, the Chargers could pull off an upset. That would be very Justin Herbert-esque. But I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Very good stream. And I hope it's the same tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern.